Hello guys and welcome back. And we got the TARDIS noise in the background. Awesome. This is the second episode. If you haven't seen the first one, I suggest you go back and watch it because you won't know what in God's name is going on right now if you haven't watched it. So I was going to go to the shop and it moved. So this time we're going to go to the shop. I saved this for this episode because it's kind of a big thing. So let's go to the shop.
Wandering shop. No one knows why. But all the most truly mysterious and magical items are brought from shops that appear and, after a trading life even briefer than a double glazing company's, vanish like smoke. They can turn up wherever there's a suitable stretch of blank wall. But once there, they have always been there. Dust and grime and a general worn look instantly dispel any doubts in the minds of people who may have walked down that same street every day for a year without noticing it. There are three general theories to explain the phenomenon of wandering shops. 1. Many thousands of years ago, there evolved somewhere in the multiverse a race whose single talent was to buy cheap and sell dear. 2. They are the creation of a sympathetic fate, charged with the role of supplying exactly the right thing at the right time. 3. They are simply a very clever way of getting around the various Sunday closing acts. All these theories have two things
Open
in
all
common.
day Sunday.
They explain the known facts, and they are completely and utterly wrong.
Right, so basically it's just a shop that moves around on the map, and it's run by this old woman. Right, we've got several things around here. First things first, I'm going to take the flamingo.
I always wanted it. I don't suppose I can have it then.
Why not? It's yours. You only had to ask.
And she's really, really nice, this woman. She gives you loads and loads of stuff, so we've got a flamingo. I'm also going to nick this incense.
That looks interesting. Could I possibly have it then?
Certainly.
If only, like, shop owners were actually like this, this would be really helpful. Unfortunately, I can't take the alligator, as much as I'd love to.
That looks nice. Can I have it then?
Certainly not. It's not for sale.
She doesn't let you have everything, of course, because else you'd just take the whole store. Let's have a look at the books.
That looks nice. Can I have it then?
Certainly not. It's not for sale.
So we can't do that. So let's talk to the old woman, and we're about to change. And the TARDIS noise again. Woohoo! Let's talk about the fish.
That looks nice. Can I have it then?
Certainly.
What? No mumbo jumbo? No sudden insistence that I go on a special quest or anything?
What? Me? Order a princess about? Whatever are you thinking?
We'll find out about the princess in this conversation.
Hey there, your highness. And aren't you a pretty little girl?
I'm not a little girl. I'm a powerful and dignified magician.
Why are you dressed up as a princess then?
I most certainly am not.
You've got a tall, pointy hat. All princesses have tall, pointy hats.
Do they?
Look, it's not...
I guess
And
they
a
do.
dress. A tall, pointy hat and a dress. That's a princess in my book.
So how do you explain the beard then, eh? Eh?
I thought that was just probably your peasant blood, dear. A lot of men find a bit of hair sultry and attractive.
I wish a lot of women did.
I don't.
I can't really see that this shop serves any valid social purpose at all. It all
Aw.
seems like a total waste of resources.
Well, that's nice coming from a princess.
Look, for the last time, I am not a princess.
Okay, your highness.
I'd still mask around, like, give me stuff.
Look, all joking apart, what are you selling?
Well, your highness, this here is an adventure shop. It has all the marvellous things people need when they decide that their main calling in life is to find a hole in the ground, collect some friends, and then go delving into the underground, armed only with swords, rope, 10-foot poles, halberds, 6 torches, and a flask of oil.
Good gracious.
Wow.
And is there actually much of a demand for this?
No, it's all collectible trading cards these days.
Oh,
Dim
come
wick,
on.
the smothering. It's taken all the fun out of the business. I can't even shift magic items anymore.
Magic items? What, elven cloaks, magic swords, boots of speed, that kind of thing?
That's the stuff. We don't really stock the boots anymore, though. We did have boots of domination, but a female barbarian already bought up those. Anyway, do have a browse, Your Highness, and let me know if there's anything you want.
Milk it. Right. We've got some candles up here.
Candles, excellent. These should do the job nicely. Nope, can't reach them. I better ask her first anyway.
So, yeah, let's talk to the old woman about candles. Oi. Thank you. There we go.
Candles? You do candles?
Yes, Your Royal Highness. I make them by hand. Well, I would make them by hand, but everyone just uses continual light spells these days. I don't really stock candles anymore.
You've got
Those
candles
are
right
just
there.
display models made out of plaster.
But you could make me some if you had the chance.
Oh, yes, love. I just need you to bring me the raw materials. Now, your grade
Quest.
A candle, that's made from dead whales. We used to
Really?
use their nasal hairs,
Really?
but these days a true pure white candle is made from spermaceti.
Where does that come from?
I don't want to
I
know.
never dared ask, love. Anyway, the next best thing is beeswax.
Beeswax,
course.
right.
We used to have a lovely bee milking parlour out the back. The bees insisted it was the only way to get the job done. Every evening,
Bee
round
parlour?
up the bees and settle them down in little chairs, give them all a newspaper, and let them wax away to their heart's content. Then someone pointed out that all we had to do was open up the hive and scoop out all the wax we want. The little buzzers had been having us on all along.
You just can't trust a bee, can you?
That's just what I always say, Your Royal Highness.
Oh, stop
Don't
it.
trust bees. There you go. We have it. First one here. Don't trust bees. Right, where did we move to? Well, we're only about there. That's fine. So, we need a way to get the wax from there. But like the guy said, you can't get near it unless you have the right equipment. So we need to go find the equipment. Now then, where do we find the equipment? We find it here. Ooh.
Oh, hello. And what in the world are you?
What the hell was that sound?
Yes, yes. Well, I didn't understand a word of that at all. Sorry.
Aw, poor rat is defeated. Right, before we go on any further, I'm gonna attempt, oh, there we go, to turn the subtitles on, so we can actually understand what the hell's going on.
Well, the one saving grace is that the loss of the poor fellow's cranium probably didn't interfere with his thinking.
Oh, what the hell are you about, sir? Charles Hedge, right, these guys are absolutely insane, which is why I turned the subtitles on. First of all, I'm gonna take this from you guy. You don't need that, it's fine. And I'm also gonna take the sword from you, you don't need that either. Which guy am I gonna talk to first? Well, I might as well talk to the duck man while I'm here. So, at least I've got subtitles on so you can actually understand what the hell they're talking about.
Spare a gold piece, sir. Spare a gold piece.
Oh,
A whole
gold.
gold piece? Most people don't earn that in a month.
Well, the streets are swarming with beggars, sir. So I just thought I'd establish myself in a different niche market. You know, beggar to the upper gentry.
Oh, really?
So, as I
Yeah,
say,
really.
sir, any gold pieces to spare? Perhaps raw bullion? Shares, futures, that sort of thing?
Oh, stop it. And go and do something about that duck.
What duck?
You
What
wouldn't
duck?
say there's anything in the slightest bit unusual in your appearance at all?
No? Why?
Apart from the
Nothing
fact
to
that
say
you're...
when viewed
tongue
in
is
a
hanging
mirror
out?
might give you pause for thought.
What's a mirror, sir?
Ah, we may in fact have reached the root of the problem. However, it's a silly problem, and so I am suddenly going to stop talking to you.
Fair enough, Rincewind, I will second you on that one. Also with the subtitles means I can talk over it, so it's not just boring all the time. There's quite a few jokes cracked in this anyway without me even saying anything. But this guy seems to...
Spare a groat for a
I don't want to talk to this guy, I like it.
spare a yeah, dame. Forgotten what I was asking now.
I'm gonna catch the lurgy.
Please, just go away.
Yeah, give me some money, mate. Just get.
Lovely.
Sorry, sir. I didn't. I didn't realise you were so close.
Lovely.
He'll probably wash off.
I might go have a bath right now. Right, I just did the talking one, didn't
Now
I?
look.
Oh, God.
Never
Eesh.
mind.
I don't like
Do
talking
you
to
serve
this
any
guy.
useful purpose at all?
No.
Yes, mate.
No, it's just the guy who sits there and coughs all over
I'm a
everyone.
social
Charming.
figure, I get non-invited to all the best functions in the
I know
city,
that feeling
I
too, mate. I
do.
get non-invited to everything.
What do you mean, non-invited?
Oh, you know, they sends me the address and they pays me money not to turn up. I can't understand why myself.
I wish that would happen to me. I'd earn a fortune.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, girl. No, don't rub it off. It only works it deeper into the cloth.
Lovely. I'm feeling sick. Just talk to this guy. Goodbye. Right, let's talk to. Oh, we heard about this from the imp. Remember, she was talking about she's only second worst in the stench thing. Don't know what she was on about actually. But yeah, this is a foul old Ron. So let's talk to this guy.
Oh, bugger 'em. Millennium hand and shrimp. The buns, all over.
Okay.
You young spiders. I told them, put that in your trumpet. Millennium hand and shrimp. Blow that for a game of trousers. Was there something you wanted?
Some shred of insanity.
I'm good at that. Most of the time I talk to myself, because it's nice to hear
Spare a gold
an
piece,
intelligent
sir.
person.
Spare a gold piece.
Millennium hand and shrimp.
What's with the Millennium Hand and
That
Shrimp?
out of your teapot, and no mistake. I'm as sane as the next man. Listen,
Yeah, sure,
I
dude.
just hope I never meet the next man.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
with you on that
probably
one, Rizwan.
will. You a busy man, I can see that.
Right, I've really got behind on me mumbling and shouting out loud quota today.
Right, let's talk to him about the
Spare a
boots.
Those are
gold
boots
piece,
you're
sir.
cooking, aren't they?
Spare a gold piece.
With stench attached.
Right, we need stench for
Shoes, you know.
for the summoning for death.
To maintain a real
So we're gonna somehow
Spare a gold
either get those
sir.
boots or
Spare
just
a
get
gold
the stench.
plenty for everyone.
So we need that.
Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off.
Yeah, and I specifically don't want to talk to you.
A coffee pot.
Oh.
Well, I say coffee if you could call it that. Whatever it is, if you drink it, you'll at least be dead, if not dead
Spare a
sober.
gold piece, sir.
Right, so
Spare
we
a
know that's
gold
down
piece.
there. We've got coffee there. Don't know why we need coffee for. I don't remember that bit, but never mind. Suppose we should go into before we get down there. Let's go down here.
Oh,
Ooh.
you-
Oh yeah, if you double click
Hey, that tickles.
Rincewind, he breaks a 4-4.
Oh, you handsome little sea weevil, you. Honestly, some people. You give them a tool and they spend the next 10 years of their life just playing with it. Doesn't anyone else round here have any sense of stability? Of aims and goals? A sensible grip on life?
Nope. He does say a number of things, but I'll probably do it along the way. So what have we got in here? We got already.
Barkeeper, I'll have a pint of Winkle's Extra Flatulent, my good man. Down here. Oi, I said I'll have... Oi, come back here. Don't you know who I am?
No.
I am Casenunda, the second greatest lover who ever lived, and the ladder salesman extraordinaire. Come back.
Ironic. Dude, if you sell ladders, then why don't you just use your own ladders? Yeah, anyway, we got this really short guy, we got a troll. What's down here? We got really. Oh, it's a vampire. Okay, we got a nervous looking guy. I just noticed them over there, so I'm gonna snag them. Get some matches. Right. Let's talk to the troll first. Everyone
What
just
might
thinks
be
he's a
lady?
lady.
Greetings to you, my good man. And who might you be?
Who?
You. I'm asking you what your name is. Who are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Amazing, isn't it?
Trolls are
Any other
Scottish,
city, you'd be
apparently.
there by now. Just tell me what alcohol you have to drink. And by that I mean something which neither eats through the glass bottle, serves as host to a colony of sentient protozoa, or ends me up in any obscure, farcical little problems with chaos theory and butterflies.
Oh, that's all we've got. Protozoa. They're only little protozoa.
Ciliate or non-ciliate?
I think they're mostly rotifers.
Brilliant. He can't tie his shoes, but he can classify microorganisms. There's one for the education system. All
I have
right,
no idea what
give
they're
me
talking
one
about.
very alcoholic drink, complete with sentient rotifers.
You want I should make it look pretty with a couple of little amoebas on a steak?
All right, whatever. And they say the art of cocktail mixing is long dead.
Wow, that looks like a hefty drink. I don't know what I need that for, but thanks, dude. Right, let's talk to you. Whoa, you are one ugly dude.
And you are?
I am Casenanda, ladder salesman and lover extraordinaire.
I
He's
don't
got
know
a
if there's
rose in
anything
his mouth.
particularly ordinary about that.
Oh, how
Oh God,
we
don't say.
danced.
No!
How we
Stop.
danced through the night. We danced and we danced till our socks were alive.
Okay.
So you're the world's greatest lover, are you?
Second greatest, really. But the way I
Second.
look at it, if people think you're number two, then they know you try harder.
Okay.
So,
Get me away
what
from
does
this
the
guy.
world's second greatest lover do with his time?
Oh, I'm always looking for fresh challenges, sir. I look at it as my duty to bring a romance and step ladders into the lives
Two
of beautiful
completely
women everywhere.
random things.
This ladder of yours.
Ah, the finest ladder in all of the disc. The old equalizer, you might say. It allows the lover of a reduced altitude the opportunity to kiss his lady on the cheek.
Perfect for this guy,
instead of
apparently,
on the-
Oh,
then.
That's quite enough of that. Now look,
I didn't know where
need
he
a
was
ladder.
going with that,
Can
but
you
I
get me
don't
one?
want to know where he was.
No, I only have one. And I need it for my romantic adventures.
Wait, let me get this straight.
Introduce me to a beautiful woman, closer to the ground. A wild woman, a fair and beauteous flower. And the ladder shall be yours.
He's a ladder
I hope it comes
salesman,
wash and wear.
but he doesn't have any ladders. He only has one. You do this just weird. And it looks like he's getting a wedgie from himself. That looks highly uncomfortable, dude. Anyway, let's talk to the vampire. Hi, dude.
Oh, blood, blood, blood.
I'm sorry.
Nothing. Just trying to get into the role, that's all.
Weird.
So, you're a vampire then?
Indeed.
You sound so happy.
Child of darkness, hell brethren, that sort of thing.
Hey, Twilight, take
Well,
note.
it's a job. Someone's got to do it.
So what do you do? I mean, I've often wondered just how a vampire spends its time.
Well, I am the knight, you see.
No, not really.
Well, that is just my point. How is anybody supposed to be the knight? It's not much of a
Ask
job
Batman.
description now, is it? It's not as if you're even asked. Just one night you're walking home and woof, you're a vampire.
Is it that bad though? I mean, think of all the advantages.
What advantages? You tell me.
Ooh, lower food bills, low-cost housing, and black goes with everything, of course.
Yeah, but it's this whole night thing that gets me. I never stayed out beyond 8 p.m. in the old days, and now look at me. It's like the black hole of Jelly Baby out there.
Come
I
again?
keep falling over. Being undead doesn't mean I've got eyes like a cat, you know. I mean, I wish I had, but I haven't. So if I want to do any really good stalking, I have to carry a lantern, which pretty much defeats the whole business. I look silly.
Well, is there some way other than just stalking?
Well, I tried advertising. Wanted. Victims to be drained of their lifeblood by a hungry vampire.
Twilight
You'd be
fans.
astonished at how little response there was.
Oh, you should do that these
Right.
days.
And when I thought about it, the whole business seemed wrong. So I decided to give the whole blood thing a miss and start sucking something else. So I started on strawberry jam.
No.
Did it work?
Well, it tastes better, but now look what's happened. See? I rotted my teeth. Who ever heard of a vampire with false teeth?
I'll sympathise with you more if I didn't have this awful foreboding that I'm going to have to use you later on as part of some overcomplicated little scheme.
Poor dude, he lost his teeth.
You're not a vampire?
I am! Look! I've got the cloak!
Cloak!
I've even got
Friendly
the
shirt.
shirt. Think I'd be seen wearing this lot if I was alive?
True.
Look at this! That's for draining blood, that is. Yeah, terrified now, eh? Frozen by my powers.
Oh, I feel sorry for this
Hypnotized by the
dude.
terror that strikes out of the night.
Gothic horror is dead at last. I wonder if anybody will miss it.
No, not really. That was
So
good.
this is it. You're just going to sit in here and avoid being a vampire at all? Haven't you got somewhere better to go than a seedy little bar?
Where should I go? Oh, you ought to see my home, my friend. A coffin at the graveyard. You call that comfort, 'cause I don't. I'll creep into the crypt at the dawn and not a moment before.
Aw. Poor guy just sits in a bar getting drunk all the time. And he looks terrified. Why does he look so
One
terrified?
vampire. And a pathetic looking one at that. I suppose you might classify him not as undead, but more as anti-living. And look at his teeth. I bet they get the blood out of anything. Strange though, I wonder if they're real.
Nope, they're not. We just had that conversation, Rincewind. Okay, I think that's it in the bar. There doesn't seem to be anything around here. Nope, camera's not going. Alright, well, that's the bar done. So let's go down here. We got a really handsome looking dude right here, so let's talk to
Bring
him.
out your living dead.
Living dead.
Bring out your living dead. Dead collected, corpses transported. Guaranteed disposal to far off climes. The dear departed stay departed. They like it so much they never come back. Highly recommended service. Well, obviously the transportees themselves won't recommend us, but complaints are never ever received either. Bring out your
Yeah,
living
I'm not
dead.
surprised. If I was dead, I wouldn't complain. Well, I would complain.
Dead, sir?
Nope.
Dead? Of course I'm not dead. Do I look dead?
Yes.
No, hard to tell sometimes these days, sir. It's just that if you're dead, then you're stuck in trade. Our post-mortem travel service offers dozens of very exciting internment locations.
Look, I am not dead.
Sounds fun.
You seem a little bit peaky. Why don't you just hop on the old cart for a minute, and if you pop off, then it saves us all a lot of trouble.
If it's all the same to you, I think I'll avoid resting my backside on a pile of carrion.
Suit yourself, sir. I'm sure they don't mind.
This guy scares me.
Foreign climes? For a corpse?
Well, corpses have needs too, sir. It's not all just fun and games being dead. There's a sudden stiffness in the joints, continual growth of hair and fingernails, not to mention noisy poltergeists and neighbours who dislike being gnawed.
Ignored?
No, gnawed. You know, maggots and such like.
Lovely.
Yeah, should hear the way some of them go on about it. I mean, it's not like there's anything I can do about it. Still, I thought the offer of a few exotic locations for internment might soften the blow, as it were, sir.
Don't know where these exotic locations are, but sounds fun to me.
So, how is business these days?
Tailing off, to tell you the truth, sir. Most of the dead hereabouts nowadays provide their own transport.
What? They just start walking around all by themselves?
Yeah, bloody.
Oh,
cheek.
Rincewind, you know this
One
already.
minute you've got a livelihood, and the next minute
Zombies.
everyone decides to be a zombie. All posh-like and starts walking about and frightening school children. I've had to ruin myself, making my service more attractive.
Attractive? How?
Well, used
Juggling
to be
it?
we'd just take the stiffs and chuck them into the plague pit outside of the town. No, beautiful ceremony it was. Very touching, watching them slide down and go thump at the bottom of the hole. Real poignant, like. Now, though, you have to make it seem more attractive than wandering the streets as one of the walking dead. So now we offer transport to foreign climes. You know, sun, beaches, relaxation, that sort of thing.
Sounds good.
Hopefully it's just what
Take
your
me,
freshly
take me.
stuffed
Jump on it,
corpse
Rincewind, jump.
desires. A good holiday to get some of the kinks out.
Yeah, you're scaring me, dude. Let's go down here. I don't remember what's down here. Ooh. There's a witch. What's that say? I ain't dead. Okay. Ooh, there's a knife. Mine. Bucket.
I guess this is the bucket they all kick before they go.
Huh. Can I kick it?
Nope. Afraid it's
Oh.
rolled into the floor.
Not kicking this bucket then. Right, is that... can she talk?
Now she can't answer. There doesn't really seem any point.
Oh, okay.
Granny Weatherwax. A tough lady, this one. Best to let her get the beauty sleep she so obviously needs.
Aw, poor woman. Right, is there anything else I can... Why is the bench highlighted?
I'm afraid I can't pick that up.
I wasn't asking you to.
I'd need a good reason before I'd lie on that cold slab.
Okay. It's not gonna lie on that. Where's the wardrobe?
Fortunately, it's locked. Can you imagine?
Oh, sorry.
Can you imagine what horrors that could be kept in here? Rincewind.
Oh.
In reality, I'm a full foot taller, bronzed and rippling with muscles, but it's been a hard night for the artist.
Like I said, he's got very sarcastic words. So, what's around here? How long have I been recording for? 1 second. Oh, 27 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna leave this bit off for now. We've got... I don't know what that was. It scared me. 2 more places left, I think. On the street. So I will leave that till next. Actually, no. Let's just go do the door for now. Me and this one nearly there anyway. Got a couple of minutes left.
Hello there.
Ha! A likely story. That's just the sort of attitude I've come to expect from you living fascists.
I'm a
Never
fascist.
said a word.
Words, yeah, right. That's where it starts.
Conversation,
Dead
dude.
common, dead boring. You've used them. Don't say you haven't.
Yeah, I use them all
I'm
the
not
time.
prejudiced. I'm dead set against it.
See, there you go. If there's ever going to be any justice for us undead, then we have to start at the grassroots.
Oh, a bit lower than that, surely.
Don't you try to dictate our level of activity. Lively, dead right. That's what we want.
Dead
so
right.
if you're not dead, then drop dead. This club's
Oh
for the
dear.
children of the night, so if you want to live it up,
Oh.
right, you go elsewhere.
Maybe the vampires should join it. Dead rights. Rights for the dead. What do you want them to do? Pensions? That wouldn't be so bad actually. What do you need money for though if you're dead? Never mind. Just going off on a tangent now. Right. I'm gonna leave in here for the moment. Let's just see what do we actually get. We've got matches, saw, pot, a knife, and a fish. The fish looks like weird.
A stuffed fish? Well, you'd be stuffed too if you'd had your innards replaced with old wool bits and cotton scraps.
But it's breathing. Suppose I have to animate it. Sorry, playing with it now. Yeah. Anywho, guys, I will see you next episode where we'll go into the shop. I think it is. Yeah, we'll go in there anyway. So I will join me back for another episode, and I will see you again soon.